last, ma viddushavahai. Let there be no viddvesha. Let there be no viddvesha. No viddvesha means what? Viddvesha means let there be no misunderstanding between the teacher and the student. No dosha, no viddvesha. Where there is snoditamastu na viddvesha. Shishyachareyo anyonya pramadakruta. Dvara dosha nimittam dvesham ma karavavahi. By chance there is some type of a lack of communication, something somewhere. Let it not be, let no misunderstanding come between teacher and the student until the knowledge takes place. Do you know why? Once a misunderstanding takes place, your communication is snapped. He gave somebody 2 laddu and did not even look at me. One class is finished. Why? He likes somebody, he gave 2 laddu and never gave me one more. So now whatever the teacher says goes over the head. Same thing. Suppose the student is somewhere, the teacher means should not have that type of idea, but suppose the teacher holds on to a student's mistake. And the students are supposed to commit mistake. Even my school teacher knew that. Forget the Brahma Vidya teacher. My school teacher, in those days also, he was not one skit teacher, not everybody. Other fellows will be putting pencil between the finger. There is one school teacher who was so nice, he will never punish anybody. If you ask him, why don't you punish, why don't you hit the boys? You know what he'll say? He said, these are the human children. If the human babies will not make mistake, then goat babies will make mistake or what? True. Goats will never commit mistake. Calves will never commit mistake. They are programmed. There is no vegetarian, there is no non-vegetarian cow. There is no vegetarian tiger. They will do exactly what they are programmed for. Human being only can drive everything crazy. Whatever you tell him, other way around he will do. That is how human beings. That is how they will commit mistakes. So if the student commits a mistake, if the teacher holds on to it and again points out the same thing, did you not say this? Did you not do this? You know what will happen? Are you going to make them free or you are going to make them freaks? That is why you don't brand people. This fellow is angry, this fellow is short-tempered, this fellow is this. No business you have got. And that is why mutual branding also is not needed. You have not come here to brand other person. Other day one person came, Swamiji, this place, this student, somebody is doing this here, somebody is doing that. I said, why have you come here? Before you were coming, this ashram has been existing for 25 years. You came 2 days back. Now you are already pointing out the mistakes. What is your problem? Do you come here to point out other people's mistake or to study for yourself? Do you understand that point? It's like going to somebody's house and straight away pointing out, why the chair is there? TV should not be here. TV should be in the bedroom. Or don't keep the TV in the bedroom. Put the bed. What is your problem? That is their life. That is how they are living their lifestyle. You come for a day and you want to change everybody. If you want to bring out all the changes, why don't you create a place and bring all the changes? Simple. But people don't do that. Mutual branding. Yeah. Swamiji, that fellow is not studying. Are you? That is why the teacher should not encourage gossip. Once you start encouraging gossip, my God, it will be full of newspaper every day. There will be idiots around and talk nonsense to you because you have to ear for that. The moment somebody talks nonsense, snap it. Snap it then. You don't worry about it. You take care of yourself. If each one of us can take care of ourselves, the place will be fantastic. Nothing to worry. Just don't tell out, why that man is doing, that man is doing. Don't worry. How you are doing. Very important, very important. How I am doing. That man is dressed like that man is talking like that man is doing like that. Tell me what creates problem? The other person talking or your reaction to the talk? What creates your problem? Come on. Especially in this Vedanta, in the self-knowledge, you come here to correct yourself. Not what the other person is doing or not doing. Even if somebody is making a mistake, he is a great ideal for you. Why? I don't want to be like that, pa. Let him be like that. But I don't want to be like that. Because now you, without going through that defect, understand the limitation of the defect. My God, this fellow is so angry. And look at it, nobody is talking to him. Ayyo, I don't want to be like that, pa. So why talking about him? So if a teacher sees this, but doesn't brand. There's a nice Jain story. One day, there was a student who, he was in the monastery, but he is a night traveler. He jumps he jumps the wall in the night and goes to have a happy hour in the town and comes back. So some of the students, they saw, and they were unhappy not because the student was going, but they can't go and he is going, That is the biggest problem. The problem is not that the other fellow is going. The problem is he is going and we are not able to go. So they all went and carried the tale to the teacher. See, the student is going and doing all this nonsense. Then the teacher said, all right. What he did next day, there is a wall. The student takes a table, goes on the table, jumps the wall, goes back. From other side he comes, same thing. The teacher was waiting at night, 12 o'clock. Stood there, removed the table and stood there. The student comes, jumps the wall, puts his leg on the student's, teacher's shoulder or the head, then he jumps. But he is not that stupid not to understand the difference between a table and a person. And when he sees it, so the teacher himself, then he prostrated, then the teacher says, don't go alone in the night. Don't go alone. It's not very good. Don't go alone in the night. This teacher goes away. So all the students now, this fellow can't keep quiet. He is gone to the students and told them that how he put the leg on the teacher. And everybody said, what did his teacher say? He said, tell me not to go alone in the night. Oh my God. So all the students now thought, today he is going to be fired. But he was not fired. So now all the students go to the teacher and says, how can you not fire him? Then the teacher smiles and says, I need only that boy. All of you can go because now your teaching is over. You can all take care of yourself. You know what is right and wrong. This person does not know what is right and wrong. So he can be here. All of you can go. That is the teacher.